Hi Sagittarius, thanks so much for being here. In this reading, we're going to explore how your person feels about you, how they see you, what actions will they take when it comes to this connection, this time frame, and what are their blockages. And on this side of the table, we're going to see how you are reacting to their energy. Roles can be reversed in my readings, and this is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Scorpio. Right now, I'm pulling cards to see what the overall energy is for you and your person. On their side, you got inner child, so they're... Oh, we're getting started with the reading now. On their side, we have inner child, so I'm feeling that they're doing a lot or being called to focus on their inner child healing. What does their inner child want? I'm also hearing, I'm not an inner child expert, but I'm also hearing what did they want when they were children when it comes to their life? Things that people told them that were unrealistic. What they wanted in life wasn't realistic, and therefore they kind of gave up on some of their dreams, or they've been chasing things chasing things the way that they were told to chase. So some of them could be chasing their dreams, but not the best way, the traditional way, or the way that makes sense. On your side, we have karma. There's nothing from the past life that can't be addressed in the current life. So you're going through some karmic cleanup. This does not have to be third-party situations. It could be that. It could be third-party relationships. It could be healing from past heartache. It could be karmic relationships with parents or siblings, friends, jobs, mindsets. Just anything that doesn't serve you is what I'm hearing with this card. And so you're balancing the scales when it comes to your own life. And yeah, that is the overall energy. So let's get into the tarot and see how your person's feeling, thinking, what are the actions and blockages when it comes to this connection. While I get cards for this, I hope that you can like this video. It really helps my channel grow, so I can reach more people and help them grow as well. I would really appreciate that support. And because I'm still interviewing for my course, I just decided, my highly intuitive tarot reading program, I decided just to keep my books open until I don't want to interview anymore. And so if you feel guided to learn how to read tarot intuitively and use it to navigate your own soulmate connections, or go professional, or just the point is to learn intuitively and strengthen your own intuition so you could use it in life, not just so much in tarot. So if that is calling to you, there's a link in the description box below. In the time of this recording, there was a lot of spots still available in my calendar, so you could book that when you feel guided to. The energy, though, is, however, on both sides is really very vibrant. I'm excited to see what's happening. I just need one more card and we can get started. They want me to take actually the card on the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Cups. Okay. Oh, Sagittarius, you and your big heart. We're gonna get to that. But this is I'm really loving these cards, this card spread for you and your person. On their side, you got the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So in your person's side, they're feeling very confident to show up for this connection. They're feeling that this is something that they haven't really felt in a long time, wanting to show up for somebody, being loyal, being dependable, that this connection actually can work. They're like, wow, this actually could work. But they have some cycles that left to close, inner child healing and the Wheel of Fortune. So will this be obvious to you? No, because they're not going to show this part of them. But we'll get into that. On your side, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. I'm hearing here that you are following your own soul purpose. You are following your dreams. You are living out your own aspirations. Really setting your eyes for the big prize. I'm hearing some of you guys, I'm gonna get into actually the detail in a second, sorry about that. But you're attractive right now, very steamy, and just in general, how you like walk around in your life and with your friends and your family, that fiery spirit, but very also compassionate, but might be giving too much to people in general. So we will take a look at that. And the way that they're feeling, Page of Pentacles, these are small, something's brewing. And I just heard someone say, I heard someone say on this side, like, really? I've been here. And now all of a sudden that you're like, ooh, this is a great connection. Oh, you're finally noticing. I'm feeling that they couldn't see things clearly because of that, their wounding. They couldn't trust this. They couldn't see clearly. It's not an excuse, but that's just, it is, that's how things are, how things unfolded. They want to be loyal. They feel like this is something that they could show up for. Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, that's cool. No one says that's cool when the Knight of Pentacles showed up, but I just did, because the Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, there's a progression. They are they're understanding little by little. This isn't a card about inner child, but it is youthfulness. But they are progressing. They're taking what they have learned from. I'm hearing a lot of them have gone through. They're still. We all have something to heal, but with their inner child, I'm feeling that they've learned a lot from what they have healed so far, and they're progressing. Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. It's a slow progression, but I'm feeling it's just their way of seeing things. So maybe you're dealing with an earth sign, but here with the Sun and the High Priestess, intuitively they're feeling good. They know that this is the connection that's going to bring them abundance and happiness, and with their inner child healing, they've been able to, I'm hearing the amount of inner child healing that they have been able to accomplish. They are seeing better, brighter future with you in this connection. The way that they're thinking, the Two of Cups. So they're thinking about, again, this union. How it's. I don't want to say like, how did I miss this? It's not like that, but they see it in a different way now. They've done a lot of their healing that they could potentially trust this connection more. You're not crazy. Sagittarius isn't crazy. Because it's just like this, how do you trust something that they've never experienced before? Like a deep bond and love. The Emperor, the Eight of Swords, and the Judgment card. Okay, so that Judgment card and your Judgment card here. So you both have very similar thoughts, because the Judgment card showed up on the thoughts on your side as well. They're seeing like how their rigidity, their structure, their guard was stopping them from seeing what their true potential is when it comes to this connection, when it comes to their life, how they've been running their lives, realizing like, wow, I could do all the things that I wanted to do. Like they're fearing less is what I'm hearing, fearing less when it comes to life, and I'm feeling they're inspired by this connection. Let's get an oracle card, confirmation card for that. Flow. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. So I'm feeling that they're being kind to themselves through their healing. I hear that they are very annoyed by themselves for missing the signs, maybe taking too long to establish their own career or establish their own abundance, or see the abundance when it comes to this connection. I don't feel like you've pulled back your energy too much, but they just kind of regret the way things are going. But at the moment now, they're just like, it is what it is. Things happen in divine timing, and now once I am best friends with the universe, I can now respond with calmness and peace. So that's how they're kind of dropping their emperor rigidity, but not so much their emperor status. They're not going to get rid of the status, but the way that they move about with that status. When I say status, it could be like it's divine love. So this is the divine masculine, basically. Whether or not they know that, that's what their role is. It's like they're showing up with the same level of amazingness, or same level, or raising their vibration. And if they're not dropping their vibration, they're not stooping down to a certain level, they're keeping that vibration higher, or high as it is. I don't know how high it is, but changing the way that they move. Does that make sense? Hopefully. So Ten of Pentacles is the way that you are feeling. You're feeling good, hopeful for the future. Things have been kind of rocky when it comes to your physical worlds. I mean, I'm getting a lot of like glow up, spiritual awakening ever since I started this channel for Sagittarius. So I'm feeling that your world has been shook when it comes to this connection, and when without this connection. So that your world has been shook, and your world has been shook, and now you're just seeing, you're integrating all your healing, your glow up. You're also trying to find ways to move about this planet with your own new self, your newfound self. So let's see. Ugh. They want me, ooh, the Queen of, I'm keeping those two. What's happening here? The Chariot, the Magician card, the Five of Wands. Okay, so it's interesting because you got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, and then the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. Some of you are really good at what you do now, but it doesn't emotionally fulfill you. But you don't think that emotional fulfillment is attainable, and therefore you might just go with what has been working out for you. The Queen of Wands, she's just really good at what she does, but sometimes she's not very emotionally fulfilled, and I'm feeling that you're trying to blend those two things together when it comes to all aspects of your life for a very long time, and maybe some of you haven't realized it until recently. So the Ten of Pentacles could be when it comes to this connection, or it just comes in real life, or in life in general, but this is your focus. You want this with or without this person. This is what you want. Ten of Pentacles, luxury, legacy, building a home, the life, the kids, the wife, all those things. And you're beginning to understand that there's different ways of approaching that, but it might be a little bit scary to do. That could be leaving something that you've been doing for a very long time, leaving companies that you've been at a very long time, or whole careers, or going on your own, starting your own thing. This is just confirmation with the Temperance card. The Temperance card is about duality. It's about mixing two things, creating something out of something unique. And so that's that steamy energy that was getting the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. That's fire and water, so it's steamy. And it's going to be something that's fruitful for you. And you, even though if you can't have this connection now, you're just like, okay, well, I'm just going to make sure that I'm prepared for myself and if this connection happens. So that is confirmation for you if that resonates, that you're on the right track. The Judgment, you are thinking about, some of you I'm hearing thinking about calling this person, but it doesn't, or talking to this person, or when are they going to come in, when are they going to call. But in all actuality, the way to see it is more like you see this person as abundance, as part of your abundance. So you're not really just waiting for them, really, Sagittarius. You're thinking about when all of your abundance is happening. But it's easier to think about somebody that you're attracted to and love versus like work. So I'm feeling that you're just waiting for abundance to manifest, and they're just on the forefront of my mind because it's more fun to think about. The Lovers, the Strength card, and the Ace of Wands. There's that you want that duality, that blend. Again, the Lovers and the Temperance card, both about two things, making choices, duality. There's a passionate new beginning that you want for yourself, creative pursuits, something that you can show your own, who you are, your authentic self. So I think there's a lot on your side, so you can't really have this connection because that is part of the healing, integrating what you have healed so far, your newfound self. How do you integrate that into your human humanness? So you're like, hey, I went through my spiritual awakening. I'm so amazing. I have more confidence in myself. I've done a lot of healing. I love myself. I went through a lot of like soul searching. I don't want to call it soul searching, but deepening my love for myself, and healed a lot of my codependencies. So what now? Like all of that in work was internal. So now you have to integrate that in the physical. So that's what you're thinking. You're really thinking about that part. Actions that they're going to take. This could be energetic or physical world communication. But I'm hearing like the word check-in. They want to, there's like you'll feel their energetic presence more. Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is physical, so I'm hearing physical communication for many of you. Six of Wands, about movement forward. So I'm feeling they want to check in. This is what everybody wants to hear, to check in, to see where you're at, where this connection's at, what this connection can be. I'm really excited. I'm feeling that you're going to feel that energy off of them, because especially the Eight of Wands, it might come off very timid. But with the Eight of Wands, you're going to focus on the energy when it comes to this connection. Trust the energy, because I feel like if this is a soul connection, regardless of what level, you are very intuitive, or you could sense that from them. So their actions might not match their words. On your side, the Queen of Wands here, I'm feeling that I'm hearing law of attraction, but I don't feel like you're doing it on purpose. Like when people look up like how to do law of attraction, I don't think that's the case. I'm feeling like you're just literally attracting them. With your high vibration, with all the cool things that you're doing, you're just being yourself. You're not playing games. You're just excited about life. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune showed up as their blockage. This Two of Pentacles. I'm feeling that it's a check-in. You're going to talk about like what you're working on. I'm feeling that you might confide to this person like what the difference between what you want to do and what you're good at. Maybe you want to change things up. And I'm feeling that some of you guys are not sure if you can open up to this person, but I'm feeling that you guys are. You're just gonna be like kind of let you're attractive, but also this is a little bit more vulnerable energy. Yes, I know the Seven of Swords is not like a very vulnerable energy. It's kind of weird, but the energy that I'm getting from that is just like you are kind of nervous or fearing how things are going to go in your own life or in this connection. So I'm feeling just be very open and vulnerable when you guys do communicate, even though they might not be as vulnerable as you, because when you are vulnerable, you are being your true authentic self, and that's something that the feminine energies have to heal through soul connections, is being their true authentic self. So that's saying what you want to say or expressing yourself, especially to this person. And I'm feeling that they could be a good confidant when it comes to helping you out, or like they're not going to help you heal. They're just going to be good to talk to them. So I feel like it's going to be a nice conversation. Their blockage is the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to clarify that card, but the Wheel of Fortune is it's kind of wanting to know or taking control of the wheel. They still haven't they don't know how to go with the flow, basically. They're masculine energies. The masculine energies don't know how to do anything outside of the ordinary. Plans, logic, making sense, intelligence. Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. They don't know how to just be vulnerable, do little steps. They want to know what is going to happen. If I close this wheel, or if I spin this wheel, what will happen? That's the type of energy that I'm getting. I have to wrap up this reading because my battery is dying and my battery pack is dying too. Your blockage is the Queen of Cups. You might be giving way too much to this connection. I'm going to clarify that one really quick while the battery is going to die. Six of Swords and Knight of Cups. I feel that you're going to, regardless if you're going to do this in this time frame or not, you are going to heal that aspect of yourself. Kind of going to calmer waters, not really giving too much. And this is to everybody. You're very giving, very loving, and you want to give in moderation. And Nine of Pentacles is like you kind of don't need to give as much. You're like hearing like people pleasing. Maybe you try to please people and do what they want to do, but in the moment you are going away from that. It comes to this connection and in other connections as well. So that's part of